Hey guys, my name's Ben Howard. Today we're out here at Century Park to play around with the 2 discs you get out of the Discraft Battle Box. I'm sure you've heard of these at this point. We got the Banger Zone and the GT Zone, just different groove tracks on top of a regular zone mold, with this one being closer to a pig or a lot of Innova groove tracks, and the Banger one having more of the groove track being a little bit deeper and a little bit closer to the center of the disc. Really like both of them. Only difference I really feel between these two is the Banger one feels a little bit better in a backhand grip. But basically what we're going to be doing today is, like I said, it's going to be ace race. So I'm going to be throwing 3 shots from each tee pad, trying to hit the basket. Depending on where I hit the basket, I'm going to give each disc a point. So if I hit the pole, it's going to be 1 point. If I hit the cage, it'll be 2, band 3, chains 4, and then if I get the ace, it's 5. I also brought out this Bear Heart Zone, which is the closest disc really to these. I think this is almost the same plastic. It's like sparkle crystal instead of these, which are just regular crystal. So like you also probably saw in the title or the thumbnail, I'm going to be doing a giveaway with these. What I'm going to do is if either one of these two wins, the other disc will be given away. And if the Bear Heart Zone wins, I'm going to give both of these away to one person in the comments. So stay tuned to the end of the video where I'm going to be giving out the details for that giveaway. But let's go and get into it. So for hole 1, just 150 feet ahead. Nothing too much of this one. Got some trees up to the left, so I'm probably just going to stick with the backhand for this one. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go Banger, Ringer, and then Bear Heart Zone, and just try to just stick with that order for all of this. But like I said, I'm going to get 3 shots with each disc on this one, so let's see how it goes. Oh, early. I do like how that feels in the backhand grip, but yeah, it's very weird. I never really messed around with Banger, Banger GTs. So I not really very comfortable with them. Ooh, I gotta throw these a lot harder than I'm thinking. Jeez. Okay. Bear Heart. Give it a little anhyzer too. There we go, much better. Still a little short, that's not bad. All right, so for round 2, try the same line just to give these a little bit anhyzer out of the hand, maybe a little bit more height. See if we can get them there. No? Dang. I had the right amount of power, just pulled it a little bit. Ooh, nope. Better, just need it a little to the right. Pulled it again. Kick off the tree. Ah. All right, so last round on this hole. I'm gonna do a tiny run up just to see if that might help out my timing just a little bit. Just slow down a little bit, but same line, touch anhyzer, so I can get it. That feels much better. Come on, pole. Ah, dang, almost. A little bit more oomph, and that's perfect. Come on, pole. Yes, okay. That's 1 point. That's got the good height. Fade. Fade hard. Ah, dang. All right, on to the next hole. All right, guys, so for hole 2, once again, not too sure the distance on this one. Probably same distance as the last hole, like 100, 150 feet. But we're going slightly uphill, and there's more stuff off to the right. So I think I'm going to go forehand on all 3 of these shots as well. Since the Ringer did get a point, I'm going to move it up to the top of the box. But then we'll go Banger and Bear Heart Zone from there. See what we can do. Give it a small run up, give it a little bit of anhyzer out of the hand, give it some height, see how it handles it. Oh yeah, come on. Oh, all right, that's 2 points. Oh, too much anhyzer. I can kind of see, I've heard some people talk about the Banger Zone being a little bit more understable than the Ringer Zone. So I'll be curious to see if that's true today. I'll get through the tree. Dang. Yeah, I'd definitely say the Ringer Zone might be the most overstable out of all of these. All right, for round 2, that's not really anything I need to change. Let's go and put it in. a little bit more direct to the basket than I meant for it to be. If I'd have put that out a little bit more to the left, I would have at least got some metal. Ooh, same thing on that one. All right, make the correction. A little bit out to the left. Oh, not that far. Dang it. All right, last round. I feel like I've got this one pretty dialed in. Let's go ahead and get it. Ah, not high enough. Dang. All right, that same line, flat, with the banger. Wow, that thing is a lot straighter than I'm giving it credit for. Just letting my wrist just a little bit too, a little softer. Dang. Ah, I thought I might get a roll. Oh, I got a little roll off the tree. All right, on to the next one. All right, guys, we're on hole 3. Not too sure the distance on this one either. It's a little bit shorter than the last holes we've been playing, and it's a little downhill, so really gonna have to focus on getting it to push majority of the flight and then kind of fade near the end. I think I'm gonna go backhand for these, at least this first round. I might switch it up later, but we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna try just that small run up I was doing on hole 1. Get just flat to at the trees on the right, see if I can get it faded in the basket. Oh, too low. I like that line though. Oh, go, push. Ooh. Better height, just need a little bit wider. All right, make the correction. Nope, too low. You can skip? Nope. Dang. So I'm gonna do a standstill for this round. Trying the same thing backhand. Just that run up kind of messed me up a little bit. I was thinking about it instead of actually my shot. So see if we can make the correction now. Nope, apparently not. Good grief. There we go. Get out. Ah, dang. So far I've had my best runs with the banger zone on this hole. So I'm definitely getting better releases with it on backhand than I am with the other two. I've never liked the zone on the backhand just because it feels too shallow for my fan grip, and I don't like power gripping it. So that's really good width. Just didn't throw it hard enough. All right, last round. Dadgummit. Skip, big skip. Come on. Ooh. I just need to do that. Just go for skip shots. Oh, I threw that so hard. Off the tree. Dang. If I didn't throw that so hard, that would have had a good chance to get in the middle. All right, come on. Last one. Pulled it again. All right, well. All right, so that's the first hole with no metal, but I definitely feel like I'm starting to get used to them. I definitely read them right. Just working on getting the power right is going to be the main thing, especially for the next hole. But we definitely can get an ace today. All right, so we're on hole 4. It's probably about the same distance as the last hole, but now we're going uphill, and we've got a little bit of a gap to hit. I'm probably just going to go flex forehand with all of these. Nothing crazy. With the low ceiling, got to be careful about my height, but nothing too crazy. Just got to give it a little bit of Anheuser out of the hand, see if we can get to flatten out and push straight. Ooh, that's a good line. Just a little bit more ante on it, at least for that one. I'll try the same amount of ante for the banger. Oh, so low. All right, into the bear heart. Oh, I had to do it once. All right, so for round 2, game plan is not any different. Just gotta hit the line. Oh, a little too much angle out of the hand. I like that. That's the perfect release point. Just a little bit flatter. Ooh, There we go. It's a little bit lower. That's a good release on that one. Just that groove track makes it where I have to release it just a little bit differently. But once I get used to it, I feel like I'll be fine with it. All right. There we go. Get it. Oh, man, almost. All right, last round. Let's go ahead and get some metal. Come on. Come on, do it. Oh, oh, that's 4 points. Man. All right. Too low. Ah, too much angle. Dang. I definitely feel like I'm starting to get used to them now. So let's move on to the next one, see if we can get that one. All right, guys, so we're on the actual hole 4 now. I think for this one, instead of trying to go straight at it, I'm going to try and throw just a little like chip hyzer shot through between these two trees on the left side. You just got to be careful because the trees on the far side of the gap are like basically pin high. So I've got to have this like fading, but also just getting it to push forward at the same time. So I've got to throw these in a little bit of hyzer, throw them kind of hard. See if we can get it. Too high. That's a good line. Oh, it's even higher. Ugh, gross. That's better. Get around it. Oh, dang. All right, round 2. Nothing to really correct. Just get the height right. It's too high. Dang it. Drop. That's perfect. That's like the perfect line. It's just a touch too high. Swing. Ooh. That was better. Better height at least. Or better width, really. That was the width I needed on the first shot. All right, come on. Put it together. Take the correction. Oh, come on. Drop, drop, drop. Ooh. That, whew. I'm getting really close to that bang zone on this shot. Really close. All right, last round. Feeling really close. I've got the spot picked out where I need this to go. Just got to hit it. We'll get it. Too low. That was close. Come on. Oh. Nope. All right, come on, bang zone. You've been doing good for me. Let's see it pay off. Dang. All right, on to the next one. But now we're on hole 5, just right there, a little bit shorter than the last few holes we've been playing. So probably the best chance we're going to have an ace today, if I remember correctly. So let's go ahead and get it. I'm going to try 4 hands for the first one. Then I think I'll switch to the backhand for the second round, and then we'll see what feels better for the third. Behind it. Dang. That felt good. Just a little bit straighter at it. Oh, gosh. Got to remember, got to release that completely different than the other one. Too wide. Dang. All right, now for the backhand attempts. Jeez. I yank the snot out of that one every time I throw backhanded. Slipped out. Straight at the basket. Not getting enough spin on it to get it there. Got to give it a little more anhyzer if I'm going to do backhand. All right, so last round, I'm going to go with the backhand. Let's go ahead and ace it. Swing. Swing hard. Ooh. That sounded like it hurt. pulling the crap out of those. Keep going in the water. Nice part is they cleaned off all the mud out of them. So, all right, come on. I'm gonna give this one a little bit Anheuser, just straight at the basket. Ah, dang, hit the pole. There we go. Didn't leave empty-handed at least. All right, guys, we're on hole 6, like maybe 120 feet, maybe not that far, a little downhill. So I'm gonna try to kind of do the same thing I did on hole 4, just out to the left on the forehand, let it fade into the basket. I would try backhand, but we've got this tree on the right, so see if we can get it. Ooh, almost worked. Ah, I'm throwing it harder for some reason. Jeez. Oh, I gotta go out in the swamp. Dang it. Oh, jeez. Those were all bad. Just gotta go a little bit lower and a little bit straighter at the basket. Don't need to throw it near as hard. Come on. Good grief. All right, a lot softer. Throwing it too hard. All right, come on. That's much better. Yeah, that was fading in front of that tree. That's still too hard and too high, but better. There we go. That's still too much power. I've got to just like either, I don't know, I'll figure it out. All right, so for the final try, this time I'm going to try and just throw them all on basically just spike hyzers. Just give them a good amount of hyzer out of the hand. Still have these trees on the left, but just got to focus on not really snapping my wrist and almost just like letting go of the disc. So that way I don't give it too much power. No snap, no spin, nothing. Just hyzer. That's closer to what I wanted, but that's like 10 feet short. I give it, if I give it any touch of snap at all, it just goes 30 feet past the basket. It should be a lot easier with this bang zone. So I can't really get the snap out of this one anyway. Come on. Smooth hyzer, no spin. Better. That's the best one I've done all day, and it was still like barely pin high. All right, on to the next one. All right, guys, so we're getting a little bit of rain. Nothing too heavy, but I think what I'm just gonna have to do is I'm just gonna have to throw just one round on the last 2 holes, just so that way I'm not out here in the rain too long. So I think my phone's waterproof, but not really too sure, and I don't want to risk it. So I'm trying to hurry this up, just see if we can get this ace. But just right there, I'm gonna go forehand hyzer with all 3 of them. Ah, dang. Clip the tree on the left. Oh, good though. Come on. Ah, overcorrected. Almost. Same thing, hit the tree. Dang it. Too consistent. All right, guys, last hole, like I said, with it raining, don't really want to risk getting my phone too wet. Yeah, it's starting to rain harder. So we'll save double the points for this last round, and if anybody does ace, we'll crown them the winner. Alright guys, that finished up around out here with the zones. Let's see, I think the ringer zone won with 7 points. The Bearheart zone got 1 point. And then the banger GT or whatever this one, yeah, banger zone got 0 points. So with the ringer winning, this one's going to be the one that's given away. But before we get into the details for that giveaway, I do want to talk about these discs real quick. I mean, this one's regular zone, nothing crazy about that. But when it comes to the banger zone, I think the thing that was messing me up is just I'm not really used to this type of groove track. Like with the ringer, this one is pretty common. Like you're gonna like half of Innova's lineup feels like it has this same kind of groove. Whereas this one, I believe, is just the Banger GT is the only disc that has this type of groove in it. I might be wrong about that. I'm not too sure. Let me know in the comments. But it's just something I'm not used to. Whereas this one, you can. I'm very used to this one because I've thrown a lot of Innova that has that type of style. It's just a feel thing where the disc isn't quite in my hand where I want it to be, and it just threw me off just a little bit. But yeah, I definitely got to say, out of all these, the ringer feels the best, even compared to the regular stock zone. Like just that little bit of extra grip you get out of that groove makes it to where I was really getting nice, consistent snap out of this, which is really nice for a disc like this because you need that little bit of snap so that way it doesn't fade out on you super hard. So definitely going to put this in my bag because I think this fits right in between the pillar and the savior for me, where I can give it some anhyzer out of the hand and it's going to flatten out, kind of push straight, where the pillar for me is going to kind of flex out and be like more of a justice type flight, and the savior is just going to kind of hold that turnover and like flatten out. So for the giveaway, I'm going to be giving away the Bang Zone, and since I had to cut the video short, I'm going to also throw the Bear Heart Zone into the giveaway as well. If you want to win both of these, go down to the comments. Tell me what disc in your bag these would replace if you were to replace them with these. So that like 4-speed, overstable, or whatever approach disc you have in that range. Let me know what you use in the comments, and please put Instagram or some other way I can get in contact with you, just to make it easier. But pick somebody a week from today. I'll put the date and time up here. So yeah, please go down in the comments. Let me know what you're using. But also let me know what y'all think about this type of format, doing like ace races or stuff like that, where I'm instead of playing regular stroke play or something like that. This was really fun. I really enjoyed it, and I was actually able to get through pretty quick. So pretty nice for me. So y'all let me know what you think about this format in the comments. But thank y'all so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and y'all have a good one.